everybody, my name is Miles Wallace and I'm with Peak Performers. We're a nonprofit staffing and recruiting agency that helps professionals with disabilities find jobs and advance their careers. I'm joined today by Pam for part 2, where we're going to be talking about what do you need to have ready as you go out there and get to know people and grow your network. Pam, would you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm a job seeker, but somebody who has a real big heart for people that are also in the job seeking world. And I love to talk to people and to bolster their confidence as we work out there. And now networking is what we're talking about. So this is part 2.
Well, networking, and we were talking about this in the first week about how sometimes networking can feel icky. Sometimes we're not sure where it happens or what to do it. And the reality of it is the Cliff Notes is that it happens everywhere, and you should do it all the time because it's estimated that 75% of all jobs are filled via are not posted, network. And then 85% are filled via networking. I got to get my numbers straight here. But would you talk a little bit more about what you need to have ready?
I think if you can get into the little scouting mentality and have a few things in your arsenal, you'll feel really good because you're prepared. So in those, I said to Miles, in your 3 a.m. you wake up, you don't know what's next. Go ahead and look at your cell phone and put your resume on your cell phone. Get that in a nice document. So when Miles says to me, hey, I am interested in you, Pam, for this position, I can say, why don't I send you my resume right now? And I'll text it right to you or whatever. And you can attach that as a PDF or a Google Doc, and then Miles can see it right away. And my second tip for the phone is to have LinkedIn on your phone. Download that LinkedIn app so that when I'm meeting Miles at a recruiting thing, I can just say, hey, Miles, it's really nice to talk to you. Why don't we connect on LinkedIn? And then the thing I'm realizing is the normal thing today is to actually open LinkedIn, pass your cell phone, they type in their name for you, and then you hit connect and then you've connected with them in LinkedIn. Then I know I'm connected to Miles and I won't lose track of Miles.
Just realize that maybe not everybody's going to be online, maybe not everybody's going to be on LinkedIn, and or maybe they don't use it a whole heck of a lot too. So you might want to find different ways that you can still interact with people. I can't tell you how often I go to job fairs and somebody doesn't have a copy of their resume or they don't have it quickly available. In fact, I'd say most people do not, and they have to rely on their memory to get back home and then email me their resume or apply online, and you've already lost that opportunity for that really, really deep, cool, and organic connection that you just made as well. In fact, I'm actually a big fan of keeping a copy of your resume in your car. You might be at the grocery store and you might be standing next to a person in line. You strike up conversations over the bananas, and all of a sudden it's a match made in heaven, and you're like, hey, let me run out to my car and grab my resume for you.
I recommend that completely. And then get your business card too. That's another old school way to connect with people. I think those business cards are amazing. If you can get a glossy side with all your information on it, just keep one side matte so people can write on it, or you even can, hey, met you at the bananas, connect with me. Once you give a business card to somebody, they're going to think about you again because they're going to have to pull it out of the pocket and do something with it.
And sometimes that's really what it's all about, is getting them to look at you twice. In a very crowded, very competitive field, it's estimated that recruiters for large companies spend 6 seconds per resume evaluating candidates. So if you get them to look at your resume again, all of a sudden you're up to 12 seconds. We're doing good. We're doing a lot better now. If you can build those organic connections with people and get them to spend more time on your resume, you significantly increase your odds of actually getting the jobs for either that job or a future job, because it's all about the relationships that you build and the connections that you make with people. So I guess I should ask too, how many LinkedIn connections is too many LinkedIn connections?
We might fight about that, but I just think there's never too many LinkedIn connections. Just go ahead, network with people. And if you can do it really organically, so I've connected with Miles, and now we have a little LinkedIn chat thread. And so next time if I don't remember Miles' name, but I at least have the thread that, oh yeah, I met him, and this is the day we talked, or whatever, then we sneak right back.
When you're sending out a LinkedIn connection, always put a note in there.
Always put a note.
I can't tell you how often I go through my connection. I'm like, so where did I meet this person? And you're missing that opportunity to have a really valuable organic connection that you can do. And the more important part too is that as you're communicating with all of these recruiters, you yourself will have notes that you can look through to say, right, here's how I met this person, here's how I can re-engage, and here's how I can build my network and work this particular aspect of it. So Thanks so much for joining us again. This has been Miles and Pam. I'm with Peak Performers, and we'll see your resume very soon. We are very actively recruiting. Bye for now.
Bye.